good morning, good evening, good night. I believe Dragoon carries for real, and welcome to the family Prank Kids deck profile. Third place this week at the shop. This is the first week I'm playing it, and I feel like I've done pretty well considering I got third. Well, there's a lot I got to talk about in this deck list, and there's no point in holding up. So let's just get started. Starting with the kids themselves, we got the 3 green, 3 blue, 3 fire, and 3 rock. It says it's pretty standard. Some people cut this down to even 1 or 2. I don't recommend that. I like having all 12, kids in the deck. I just believe it's fine. These two specifically, these two help you win in time a lot. Like, they give you such comfort in game 3. Like, it's actually been insane. But they are really, really good in time. Like, this deck grinds well and almost never loses in time. And I'll talk to you about that later. How I lost the time because of stuff like that. It was actually... No, I'll talk to you about it because it was a side deck option that made me lose, and I'll tell you why I'll cut it after this. Triple place, field spell for the deck, lets you go chain like 4 during your opponent's turn and blocks all of your prank kids from getting like hit by an ash or something. Prank Kids Place is absolutely incredible as a field spell. Please run it. Like, if you're running it at any less than 3, you're doing it wrong. Well, to be fair, it's literally a meltdown for the deck. And then we get the 1 terraform and just, help search it out. Or, bait ashes and stuff. Yeah, pretty standard stuff. And then for all the fusion cards, we got the 3 Pandemonium. Great. Love that card. We got the 2 Pranks. I feel like 2 is pretty good because you can send 1 off of Lampsies if you don't have many other targets, and then you can also use 1 to, just recur things in a grindier situation. Play the 1 for 1. This can summon Lampsies. Not Lampsies, Fansies. Then we got the 2 Parallel Exceeds. And I'll just move that down here actually, because then it's easier to see. We've got the 2 Parallel Exceeds. This helps you like go into Dweller plays, but you can also do that with the 2 Rock ones because they're both because it's also level 4. You commonly go into Dweller in this deck. 2 Polymerization. This is really good in this deck. It's an extra extender in case like some of your stuff gets ashed. If you have another kid in hand and then you use it in the Meow Moo, you just keep getting to play, and it's great. You want to like Rocket Ride. I think I might bump up Rocket Ride now that I think about it. 1 Thunder Dragon Fusion. This card is incredible. It helps out your grind game quite a lot because you can use where is he? Verte Anaconda with the Thunder Dragon Fusion. It's pretty good. It's just a really nice card to have because your Battle Butler is a Thunder monster. So that is quite nice. And then also we got 1 Instant Fusion. It's just extra extender. And then that is all of the stuff that I feel is pretty mandatory, at least for my version of the deck. Then we got, for the flex spots, we got the 1 Called By, the 3 Nibiru. This card is insane. It came up like 5 times today, and twice, it came up twice, like 2 times. Like 1 game, I played it twice, and another game I played it twice. That's what I mean. So I can make that a bit of confusion. Triple Chalice, insane card this format. Triple Cosmic, pretty good. Just back row removal card in general. Back row is still a bit of a problem. Back row is a bit of a problem at local, so I just like to, run main deck back row removal. I would run Twin Twisters, but this deck can have a bit of a problem with hand resources. So I'd rather just not get rid of those. And then we got 3 Imperm. These 2 are just incredible. This helped me win against the PK matchup because of, I had Chalice in hand, so I stopped the Scythe whenever it's summoned. And, yeah, well, that was all she wrote for that one. Battle Butler, break the board, go for game. Insane. And then for the extra deck, it's pretty standard for the Prank Kids. We have the 1 Meow Moo. We have 3 Dodo. I'd say 3 Dodo is pretty damn essential. It helps you so much with your grind game. Because 3 Dodo, this card comes up a 3, very commonly. Very, very commonly. So I'd highly recommend running it at 3 if you can. One Bow Wow Bark. This card also comes up as well against matchups that like to destroy a lot of crap, like a Live Twin or like PK or something like that. It's just very good. It's just very, very good. Plus, like during your opponent's turn, it does what Dodo does, but during your opponent's turn. So you can activate it during your standby phase. Add 2 Prank Kids cards from your grave. Normally the wind and the I don't know. Actually, it depends on the situation. But then you use them, and then all your Prank Kids monsters are protected from not battle destruction. Card effect destruction for the turn, which comes up. It's very nice. No, that's not a Prank Kid card. Then we're running the one Weather Washer. This is the one I summon the least, but like its battle effect is pretty damn good. It just doesn't come up that often for me. One Rocket Ride. I will consider bumping this up to 2, and I'll tell you what I'll probably get rid of for it. And then Double Butler. I might even bump this up to 3, just because of the Thunder Dragon fusion. Now this could be a very per extra deck like decision, but I want to try it out because I have 3. I have a third, and I might try it out next week just to see how it works. But Battle Butler is an absolute insane. He's just a unit of a boss monster, and I would not underestimate. Like if you underestimate the Prank Kid deck, don't underestimate him. Battle Butler's insane. And then for the just rest of the cards, we have the one Boral Sword Dragon. If I had Access Code Talker, this would be Access Code Talker. It's just so much better in this deck and requires less materials. We have the one Phoenix, the one Unicorn. I'd probably cut these because I never once felt like I needed to summon them. And I'd probably get rid of this for the Rocket Ride, and I'd probably get rid of the Unicorn for the either a second Bow Wow Bark or a third Butler. Just because, well, they're both really good, and Phoenix and Unicorn weren't great for me. The one Red Hay Anaconda earlier, as I mentioned, for Thunder Dragon Fusion, in case you need to access it and you don't have it in hand. Then we got the one Dweller and the one Toad. These two can be made quite often and quite easily in this deck, and they are very, very useful to have. This one just puts a negate on board, like an Omni-Negate, and sends it to your field, so like, it's just really good. And then we got Dweller, locks off graveyard. Y'all know what Dweller does, like, I don't know why I'm explaining to you, but insane. Insane choices. I'd say that is the perfect Xyz ratio, just the 2 of them. But you can swap that around for whatever the format is, or whatever you personally like, or what your locals needs. That is the main deck. Let's go on to the side deck really quickly. More back row hit. We got 3 Twin Twisters, and then we got 3 Dark Ruler. Dark Ruler I didn't put into the main deck because of the Lampsies thing, so I don't put Dark Ruler in unless it's absolutely necessary, but Lampsies, I like Lampsies to resolve, you know, because you can't deal 500 if you use Dark Ruler. Troll came up against Bird Up today, was pretty cool. And Cyber Dragon. Lancia, just insane altogether. And then 1 red reboot and Double Judgment. Yeah, I'd say the side deck is pretty standard. Normally this would be 3 Judgment, but I don't have a 3rd Judgment. But I will talk to you about Judgment. This card maybe lose the time in against Bird Up round 3. Because of Bird Call, right? The whole premise of the situation is the judge, not very long ago had announced that there was 6 minutes left, right? And then I activate Judgment, assuming we have quite a bit of time left, and then about 10 seconds after I activated Judgment, going from 10k to 5k, he says 50 seconds on the clock. And I just knew instantly I was going to lose, so I'll probably cut this. Maybe put in Psalm Strike instead, because it's not as hefty as a thing. Or, actually, I might just put in 2 Ash and keep in the red reboot, but I'll probably get rid of these 2 and go into Ash instead. If I had a 3rd Ash, I'd probably take out the reboot as well, but I don't think I need a main deck Ash right now. Like, it's good, but not good enough for me to want to run it, you know? So, then, there we go. That is the side, extra, and main deck for my Prank Kids 3rd place profile. If you enjoyed, please give us a like, maybe a subscribe, you know? Be all appreciated, and have yourself a good day. Bye.